confirmed as UN Secretary General calls for immediate prosecution of Malami over abuse and illegal extradition of Nnamdi Kanu. The UN are now speaking the language that we understand. You see, someone said something one certain time. I think that was the Secretary General of Miyetti Allah, Saleh. I think so, Saleh. He said that there is nothing the Igbos can do because we own the UN. Which is true. Yes, United Nations is filled up with Fulanis. But when God is ready to fish out the truth, He will fish it out. Now that the UN are fighting for the Igbos, are they the one that is doing it? Do you think that they are the one doing it with their own clear eye? God is now using them. God is now directing them on what to do. I'm telling you, God is directing them. And that was why you saw that they have no other choice than to concur and dance to the tune. And that is the tune that they are dancing. You understand? It's so funny, but it makes sense. Malami will now know where he stands. You understand? He will know where he stands. Let's quickly go through the content and understand it clearly. The United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has called for the prosecution of Ābūse Malami, the Attorney General of the Federation. According to him, he said the Nigerian constitution has been abused by traitors like Ābūse Malami. He said that Ābūse Malami has extradited Nnamdi Kanu quite alright, but the procedure of extradition is against the constitution and law of the Nigerian government. For someone who understands the law and still abuse it, should be kept down to face the punishment that comes out of the law. Ābūse Malami is a lawyer, a son, and a good practitioner of the law, so he will not say that he is ignorant of what the constitution says on extradition of any criminal discovered in any country. It was made clear that within that period, Nnamdi Kanu is still taking note as a neutral citizen of the United States of America. Discovering the US passport with him is a clear indication that Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist as Ābūse Malami has just put up. The stories today still remain unclear to the people because Nnamdi Kanu has shown beyond every reasonable doubt that he is a citizen of the British government. He's a dual citizen of Nigerian and US, and so for that reason he is not identified or taken as any criminal as indicated by Ābūse Malami. The UN Secretary have said that Nigerian government must do as instructed by the United Nations, or else the action that will be taken will go round the government of the Federation of Nigeria. He won. Sefini. My dear listeners, as the European Union are fighting for the Biafrans, the United Nations are fighting. As the United Nations are fighting, the UNPO are fighting. As the UNPO are fighting, the international countries are also fighting. Don't you think that this is the time for victory for the Biafrans? Don't you think that the Biafrans has gotten victory? Yes, they've gotten victory. And that is what we should be talking about now. Do you understand? Ābūse Malami is believing too much on himself, believing that yes, because he's the Attorney General, nothing is going to come to him, no harm will come to him, that nobody will talk to him anyhow, that he will do whatever he wants to do, he will step on toes as he wants to. But now, look at If you step on toes of Nigerians, people that will step on your head are much out there. And these are the people. These are the people. So you go and defend yourself in UN. You can imagine. Look at what Guterres said now. He said, for someone who is a practitioner of the law, a son and a lawyer for that matter, to say that he doesn't understand what the Constitution is talking about as per this that has been taken note of on illegal extradition of Nnamdi Kanu is an abuse. In fact, it is enough to withdraw the legal certificate of practice from Ābūse Malami. It deserves to be withdrawn. It deserves to be dismissed. It deserves to be dismissed. This is an insult to the Nigerian government, to the Nigerian constitution. You understand? So, this that has been taken note of, I want to believe that the Senate government, the Nigerian Bar Association, NBA, and other legal authorities in Nigeria are taking note of all this, because when the trial of Ābūse Malami will begin, nobody will say how and when. You understand? And that's just it. So they have already started firing at his offenses, so that when they will call for his prosecution, nobody will say no. Why? You understand? Okay. All right. My people in the house, on this very matter, I would still like to hear from you to know what your own take may be. Don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.